There is more than one way to find the mean of grouped data, and today we are going to learn all the three ways to find the mean. But what is the need of us learning all these three ways, and yet all of them will just give us the same answer? Because some are faster, some handle ugly numbers better, and also exams test all of them. Here are the methods. Number 1, direct method. We have number 2, assumed mean method, and lastly, step deviation method. By the end, you will be able to use all the three methods. Let's begin. Our data, the daily allowance of 20 children in rupees. 2 children, 3 children, 8 children, 6 children, and 1 child across 5 ranches. Here is the direct method formula. X bar is equal to the summation of f multiplied by x divided by the summation of f. First, we find the midpoints x. To find the midpoints is very simple. We just add the upper limit and the lower limit, then we divide the result by 2. For instance, for the first class it shall be 0 plus 20, that is 20 divided by 2 we get 10. Next, it shall be 20 plus 40, that gives us 60. 60 divided by 2, that gives us 30. And we do the same up to the last class. Next, we get f of x by multiplying f value and x value. The first one shall be 2 by 10, that is 20, 3 by 30, that is 90, 8 by 50, that is 400, 6 by 70, that is 420, and lastly 1 by 90, that is 90. We add the values in the fx column, 20 plus 90 plus 400 plus 420 plus 90, that gives us 1020. To get the mean, it shall be the summation of f of x divided by the summation of f. Our summation of f of x is 1020 and our total frequency is 20, and hence our mean is 51. Notice that with this method, it is very easy to find an answer, but it becomes very challenging once you have big numbers, and that is where assumed mean method takes place. Instead of using every row midpoint, we guess a mean then correct for our guess. The formula x bar equals a plus the summation of f multiplied by d divided by the total frequency, where d is x minus a. We can pick any midpoint as our assumed mean. For instance, let's pick 50, the number just at the middle of our midpoints. To get the value of d, we subtract 50 from every midpoint. For instance, 10 minus 50, that is negative 40, 30 minus 50, that is negative 20, and so on. Then to get fd, we multiply f column values and d column values. For instance, 2 by negative 40, that is negative 80, 3 by negative 20, that is negative 60, 8 by 0, that is 0, and we do the same up to the final value. Now then we added the fd column, negative 80 minus 60 plus 0 plus 120 plus 40, and that equals 20. So our mean shall be given by 50 plus 20 over 20, and notice that that equals 51. The same value we got using the direct method. Notice that the numbers we used here are much smaller and friendlier than the row midpoints. The step deviation goes one step further. We also divide by the class width, shrinking the numbers even more. The formula x bar equals a plus the summation of fu divided by the total frequency multiplied by h, where u is equal to x minus a divided by h. We use the same assumed mean, which is 50, and our class width is 20, that is basically h. We divide every d by 20 to get u, and remember d was x minus 50. Then we multiply f column and u column to get fu. The next, we add the fu column, negative 4 minus 3 plus 0 plus 6 plus 2, and that gives us 1. So our mean shall be given by 50 plus 1 over 20 multiplied by 20, and notice that that one gives us 51. Notice that we've used 3 different methods, but one identical answer. The direct method has given us 51, the assumed mean method gave us 51, and also step deviation method gave us 51 as our final answer. Now let us bring it all together. The formula for the direct method is x bar is equal to the summation of f of x divided by the summation of f. For the assumed mean method, x bar is given by a plus the summation of fd divided by the summation of f, where d is equal to x minus a. Then lastly, step deviation method, x bar is equal to a plus the summation of fu divided by the summation of f multiplied by h, where u is x minus a divided by h. Before you go, try this dataset yourself using any method you love. And also you can try it using the 3 different methods and see if you will get the same answer.